All right, this one is going to be called What If. I was smoking this new organic tobacco that somebody gave me, it might be here to kill me, and thinking about my parasite cleanse that I'm doing, and I'm using these ether papers, and I came up with this poem, What If? And I'm using this lighter that Nefertiti gave me. It's got a color on it, karma. What if you just ground? What if you just burn? What if you just breathe? What if you just blow? What if you burn yourself up? What if you are the water that never stops flowing? What if you know that you're in hell? What if you know that you're the fossil fuel and you burn yourself up and you're the ashes of the ground floor, and you know that the ether will just rise up? It will just level up. What if you're the thing that runs the car and you burn yourself up and there's nothing left to run? Because ultimately, we're all responsible for this. And the only thing that we're responsible for in all of this now is ourselves. And that the construct is to run ourselves. What if this house I'm in is the earth? What if it isn't the machine? What if it's the machine that has been programming me and us? Because I know that if I feel like I'm not at home and there's nothing to trust, then I'm not at home. But what if I found the trust, the living trust that doesn't rust inside of my own self? What if I'm more than Santa's elf, a shelf that holds up the historical heads of moldy peaches that have been overfed like the presidents in Futurama in that toxic soup? What if I get to be living proof of myself to myself? What if I am a dancing ion who's magnetized themselves to themselves? What if I am the guy on tour? What if I become the body of the ground? What if I don't answer any more of my own questions? What if I go silent? What if I am the dog bitch, man's best friend? Man's best friend that they bred like the, was it the American bulldog, French bulldog, that bulldog that they can't leak themselves, they can't scratch their own, they can't breed, but they're still his best friend, like the train conductor told me the other day when I still worked for a place that wanted me to pump my own gas but not tell me that that's what I was doing. We are all pumping our own gas. What if there's nothing left to chew? What if we understand that the food that we consume is consuming us, and we're okay with that, and we get consumed? What if we realize that we're so uncomfortable with the lies that we've been fed that we quit feeding them? What if we become so free, like the kitty I posted in the video on Instagram yesterday or so, that we become the very thing that is an act of rebellion with each breath? What if we are the kitty with the magical powers that is so far beyond any Buddhist that it convinces everything to love it? What if I'm a cat dog? What if I am the frog with the genetic capabilities to reveal God? What if I'm a synthesized version of it? What if I am a synthesized cigarette? What if I am that thing that I most disdain, the stain? What if I'm the vaporized cigarette of the youth, speaking right now? Then all I have to do is rise up from the ashes of the cash cow. What if I'm the cow? What if? I don't ask any more questions because I surrender to the unknown. What if I am the dove that has already flown? What if I am that I am? What if I am? Yeshua was my family. And the karma, the seeks, the seeker, the one who never stops seeking and keeps fueling the vehicle with the seek, the seek, the seek. It's a beautiful thing to seek, to have an opportunity to. But what if I choose not to seek anymore or sick anymore? What if I didn't take a vaccine because I was uncomfortable with the thought of not believing in my own immunity, my own community, my mother's gifts, and my very existence? My unwillingness to become a pharmaceutical brand is the one thing that is triggering everything everywhere I go. Because I am not comfortable being in a hell that is perpetuated to keep people in their comfort zones. What if I believed so much in everybody's immunity that it was enough? What if I understand that this is the simulation and that any being of free will and sovereignty does not have the ability to take that from another being? That the co-virtual virus, that discontent, the interference within us, is the killer. What if I don't need no filler? What if I choose to stay here? What if I choose to become a part of the grid? If I choose to become an AI-fi, a 5G me, so that I can hold space in hell, do I still get to be free? What if I choose to get bought by the pharmaceutical? What if I take the shot? What if I pull that trigger just so that I can be here? What was it that caused me to stay? Was it my attachment to a part of myself that I thought I had lost? What if I realized that I am whole and that there is no cost that can buy me because I am so freely me, and that to be a free spirit, to be a black life of matter, does not mean that you are trumped by Saturn. What if it means that you get to become the etherical vehicle of yourself? That to transform out of this dimension is just to rise up, or to go deeper into the trust of the rust, of the crust, of the smoke, of the ashes, of the flames of a joke, of a spoke, of a will that was not your own. On that to disown it is to dissolve, is to solve the maze, the labyrinth, because you followed the white rabbit smoke all the way to the point of your own heart. And you know that your heart, my heart, I know that my heart is enough. And that there is no such thing as a sacrificial cow anymore. That was the old story that I'm letting go of. That there has to be No. Martyr. No, no martyrs. No, no martyrs. There's no more martyrs. No, no more martyrs. Time of the martyr is done. There's no. And blessed be.